Thank you to the EA Sports Game Changer program for flying me out to Orlando and allowing me to capture some early Madden 20 footage for you guys. Today we will be going over the best wide receiver, X-Factor abilities, and superstar abilities in the game. We quickly scroll through this menu that can be found in the main menu of Madden 20 because there are a lot of receivers in the game with not just X-Factor abilities but just purely superstar abilities, and sometimes only superstar abilities like Super Bowl MVP Julian Edelman or Keenan Allen, T.Y. Hilton, Stephon Diggs, all in that area, as we see Julio Jones, one of the top receivers in the game with not only superstar abilities but an X-Factor ability. So Julio Jones, if you notice this red X underneath him, that is his superstar ability lighting up not only for in and out specialist when he runs in and out routes, but also post specialist. I believe it's called post flag elite, where on this route he's running a post route and he's just going to get that much more open, have that much more likely of a chance to make the catch, and that puts Julio Jones in the zone. And Julio Jones, his X-Factor ability is double me, which means you have to double Julio Jones or else he's going to make the catch. I cannot make that clear enough. You're going to want to not do what the Miami Dolphins are doing on this play, just leaving a safety back there. Poor dude trying to cover Julio one-on-one, and Julio's in the zone, so that's just not going to fly. So double me as far as X-Factor abilities on wide receivers, definitely my favorite just because of how much of a game changer it is for the defense. The amount of adjustments you have to make where you pretty much have to double Julio Jones. Here he technically wasn't doubled. You see Eric Rowe there. He was kind of the only DB in the area, but I guess some other guy there kind of forced Julio out the zone. Whatever it was, it's not an automatic gimme, as you can see. So there are a lot of secondary abilities here that you can find in Ultimate Team. Here you guys see a power-up screen in Ultimate Team. So you can see slot apprentice, you can see outside apprentice, all of these different apprentices that give you additional hot routes, and those are that might be my favorite superstar ability to have on a wide receiver, just because it's always great to have extra routes available to you as hot routes. So you have these outside apprentices, inside apprentices. I believe Michael Thomas is one of the wide receivers with one of those apprentice abilities. So you definitely want to hook that up on your wide receivers. As far as best receivers in the game, I think Julio Jones might be the best just because of those abilities he has. He can run every route in the route tree, which is pretty realistic to what Julio Jones can do in real life. And that's the thing that I feel like really makes these superstar and X-Factor abilities, maybe the superstar abilities, so great in the game, because they genuinely reflect what makes the top players in the game so great. Like Julio Jones, he can run every route, so you see that happen. Odell, he's more of a run after the catch kind of special. So when you think about Odell, you know, he can make some crazy moves in the open field. Everybody thinks about the one-handed catch, but once Odell has the ball in his hands, he's always so deadly. Even when he lets go of the ball, he's still got some spin on that thing. Look at OBJ celebrating after the play. So getting these running backs in the zone is not easy, by the way, especially when you're working against a cornerback like Richard Sherman. Here you'll see Odell towards Sherman, but it actually took me a while to get Odell in the zone. I probably should have not picked the 49ers as the team I wanted to use to get Odell in the zone, because Sherman was giving me fits all over the place. In fact, I actually got Richard Sherman in the zone accidentally, so you'll see Sherman shut this play down completely. So it's not just gimmies out here, right? So the corner, there's a counter to every ability, which is what's also great about these superstar and X-Factor abilities in the game. It's not just, you know, like a takeover mode kind of thing. There's a chess game to be played. You have an Odell, but you also have a Richard Sherman just blanketing him, especially when he's in the zone. But of course, Odell, he can get the best of Sherman at times, even when he's in the zone. So you see Odell running that kind of delayed slant, and that's actually going to put OBJ in the zone. And OBJ has one of the best superstar abilities to have on a wide receiver, and definitely a running back, that jukebox. That jukebox is so much fun. Not many receivers have that in the game, so Odell's one of the few. So Odell, especially after he gets the run after the catch here, he's already in the zone. He's got jukebox, so OBJ in the open field is gonna basically feel like an elusive running back in the game, like a Tariq Cohen or something like that. As you see OBJ just, I got too jiggly out there trying to do too much, but that'll pretty much wrap this video up as far as, you know, best X-Factor abilities, best superstar abilities to have on your receivers in Madden 20. You guys can obviously go through that list and make some judgments for yourself. And once the game comes out, you test it out, you find out what you like. This is what I personally like, not what's the best in the game, so don't take my word for gospel. So leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys learned something new, if you guys maybe got to study up on some of these wide receiver abilities. That's what this video is all about. Subscribe for some more Madden 20 gameplay, especially once the game comes out. We're going to be going hard for Madden 20. And on that note, I will catch you guys next time, not before Odell shows off Jukebox one more time.